And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Mets taking on the Miami Marlins. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Singy, it might be a launch angle home run heavy sport these days, but we've got one of the very best bat-to-ball contact hitters feature right here today.
Boog, I love the fact that he never gets too big with his swing and flies open, tries to launch the ball. He stays very compact. He's looking at getting the barrel to the baseball, doesn't care which part of the ballpark that he hits it to. And I don't care if it's a lefty or a righty out there on the mound. He looks extremely comfortable from either side.
First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. Today's starting pitcher, Trevor Rogers. Not the best results a year ago, looking for better this season, Chris.
Yeah, really struggled last year, and it was one of those seasons that you just want to flush. But I think you have to remember and take the opportunity when you do struggle to really look yourself in the mirror, identify what went wrong, and make improvements. And I have no doubt that that's what this guy did in the offseason to prepare himself to come back and to be one of the best bounce-back players in the league. We'll see today. They'll have a real opportunity to prove a lot of people wrong.
The 0-2. Now he breaks his bat. And a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. De La Cruz gliding as he moves to his left. Pulls it in on the run. And there's one away.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 6.
Starling Marte up to hit. First pitch, and he just misses. Rogers, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a two-seamer. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through that one. Next pitch inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
It's a good take.
And now the count filled up 3-2. And the pitch. And that's ball 4.
Now, this is a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
One down. And stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. That's in there. That's strike 1. Marte, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Snap throw to first. Marte dives back in. The pitch. Marte on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
The 1-2 spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Stays alive. And that one missing low. In the air, right field. Garcia under it. And puts the squeeze on that. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And now 2-1. Late on that fastball.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Kicks and fires. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Bounce back to the mound. Birdie fires over to first. And that takes care of Alonso. And that is that. Mets strand 1. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here at the ballpark, showing the slab in today's game, Max Scherzer. What do we have on him?
Boog, over 200 career wins. That's a lot by today's standards. Tells you about the longevity of his career, his ability to work deep into games, even when he doesn't have his best stuff.
And at the plate for Miami, John Birdie.
For the Marlins, the shortstop, John Birdie.
The wind and the pitch. There's a strike. Scherzer winds, kicks, fires. Going to count 1-2. So here's Scherzer. Line drive, base hit.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Gene Segura stands in now and watches strike 1. Runner at first with no outs here. Scherzer to first. Birdie back easily. Scherzer deals. And 1-2. Alonso makes the play, and there's 1 away.
Batting third, the second baseman,
Luis Arraez stands in. Max Scherzer, a former first-round pick. Diamondbacks took him in 2006, the 11th overall selection out of the University of Missouri. What a career. He's won 3 Cy Youngs, including birdie runs. Liner, base hit. Birdie coming home. McNeil with a relay home. Tag, not in time. He scores. And it's 1-0.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Well, a tremendous pitcher. Started with the Arizona Diamondbacks. Then we saw him move to Detroit. Wasn't quite sure if the command and control was going to be established. Even the release that he throws in mechanically, people wondered if he'd get injured. But he has had a lengthy career. For the most part, has stayed healthy. And he's going to the Hall of Fame.
No question. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front.
Ouch, that one got him.
Well, this has become a dangerous situation now. Missing spots on the mound and an opportunity for this offense to take advantage.
And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. That pitch in for a strike, and that is strike one. The rise at second. De La Cruz on at first with 2 down. Next pitch inside, and the count is 1-1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Scherzer ahead 1-2.
2-2.
Ground ball up the middle. Lindor over to pick it up. Inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Mets baseball on the show NYC. Welcome back. Here's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. Ball one there. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
Line drive. And that gets down for a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to hit. First offering misses the mark. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next pitch is popped up. Arise has it sized up. Makes the catch, 1 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Here's Tommy Pham.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
That one missing inside.
1-0.
The 1-0. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Mark Canha. And a foul ball.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning-ending double play, Boog.
And there's a foul ball. And a pitch. Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And now it's even up. Hit on the ground, might be 2. On to second, they get 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
And welcome back. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Joey Wendell. And a pitch. That one pushed to the left and foul. Scherzer, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a slurve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
Got him looking for the K. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Now here is Nick Fortes. And a pitch. And he pumps it a strike. Oh, 0-2 now. And the slider just misses. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Batting ninth.
Avisail Garcia up to the plate.
Garcia.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Avi Garcia hits one out, and they add a run. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Back to the top of the Miami order. John Birdie at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. With Max, you're always thinking about the strikeout. Chris, he's one of 3 guys, along with Clemens and Randy Johnson, to strike out 20 in a game.
Yeah, and with his delivery and release point, sometimes it seems like that fastball.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Lone Depot Park. New inning getting started. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That misses the zone. Ball 1. And that's in for a strike. And now 1-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Not even close there. 2-2. The wind of the pitch. Off the outside edge with that one, and now it's filled up. On a line, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Now batting, the center fielder, Brandon.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 1. And he drops it down the third baseline. He beats it out, and it's first and second on the infield single.
He was racing down the line and probably didn't assume he was going to be safe until his foot hit the bag and looked up for the umpire. Nice bunt and great hustle to get himself a knock.
Here's Starling Marte. He reached on a walk his first time. And that's in there for strike one. First and second here, no outs. The next pitch misses, and 1-1.
1-1.
At the belt and fires. And now 2-2. Two. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Chisholm makes the grab on the run.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
2 on, 1 out. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor, a switch hitter batting right.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
That's a base hit. Here comes the throw. The tag, and he's out.
Well, I get pretty fired up on plays like that, especially as a former outfielder. Textbook, excellent footwork, came up with a nice crow hop, throw on the money to the plate. Man, it doesn't get any better than that. And a nice job as well by the catcher. Handle that throw, put the tag on, and the ball stays in the mitt.
Here's Pete Alonso. This guy with light tower power. And that skips in the dirt. Second and third, 2 down. Next pitch is popped up. Cooper has this one sized up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Mets leave one, and they're down 2-0. Back here in Miami as we go to the last of the third. Gene Segura at the plate here. Scherzer back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Segura, multi-time All-Star, batting second in today's lineup. He's usually a third baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. And he deals. Foul ball, still 0-2.
A little bit of a day off for him. Instead of being at the hot corner, he can just kind of put the batting gloves on, hold the bat as he sits on the bench, waiting for his time to hit.
That one hit to right. Marte makes the grab, one away.
The batter, number 3.
Luis Arias, the next up for the Marlins. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That one's in there, 0-1. Arias, in his 4th year, a career batting average over 300, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Throws to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
The center fielder, number 2.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Struck out swinging his first time. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Chisholm goes 5 feet 11 inches, 185 pounds, and he was born in the Bahamas. Misses off the inside, and the count even 1-1.
We've seen some great talent come from the Bahamas, but going back to the 70s, there's only been one active player at any given time. Jazz Chisholm Jr. and Lucius Fox changed that in 2022.
Alonso makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. Miami down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Back here at the ballpark, onto the 4th, and stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil.
McNeil.
And here it comes. And there's a ball.
1-0.
That clips the corner.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And a count 1-2. And a ball evens the count. That one the other way. Hauls it in for the out.
Up next to the net, the third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Eduardo Escobar. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Out front, rip foul. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The wind of the pitch. Breaking ball, and that got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
He seems to have lost a little bit of focus on executing that pitch right there, not staying through the target, and clearly not the release point he wanted.
The other way, and foul ball. And now the lefty.
1 ball, 1 strike.
To the right side, and it's through for a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
So first and second with 1 man gone. Mark Canha up now for the Mets. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs. In the air to left center, De La Cruz going back on this one. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now Francisco Alvarez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fouled off down the right side. Escobar over at second. Pham at first. 2 out of the inning. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Chisholm pulls it down, and that is that. 2 left for the Mets. They're still down. It's 2-0. Welcome back. Now the left fielder, Ryan De La Cruz.
The left fielder, Ryan De La Cruz.
The pitch. Now one missed. There's a strike.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Line drive caught.
Now batting, first baseman,
Garrett Cooper, the next up for the Marlins.
So I ain't saving you a clean house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what I'm about. Excuse me, miss, like what's in there?
In there for strike 1. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
Grabs it on the run. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Joey.
And now for the Marlins, Joey Wendell. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And takes low for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
In the air, right field. Marte moves under it and makes the grab. And that ends the inning. And the Marlins down quietly, but they hold a 2-0 lead. And welcome back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Brandon Nimmo. And the pitch. That one ripped. And a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, he's been working out in the stretch just about the entire game, Boo. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out.
Now it's the right fielder, Starling Marte. There's a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind him. This is where they need to get going.
That's to third. Knocks it down. That leaves him without a throw, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Now batting, Francisco Lindor.
First and second, no outs. Here's Francisco Lindor, 1 for 2. That's in for a strike. This one in the air, right field. Garcia gets there. He's under it. Brings it in. Both runners tagging. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next offering is fouled back. Next one is off the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Next pitch is popped up. Cooper settles under this one. Snags it for the second out.
Well, that's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
Jeff McNeil stands in.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
First offering misses the mark.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
So 2 balls and no strikes. The pitch. And that's a base hit. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score. It's 2-2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Eduardo Escobar, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. That's in there. It's 0-1. Ripped, but it curls foul. McNeil leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. We are tied 2-2. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes.
The catcher.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The wide to kick the pitch. There's a strike.
You know, these Marlins need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Tosses to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. And up next for Miami, Avisail Garcia. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Hit in the air, right field. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, John.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, John Birdie. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. In the air, fairly deep to right field. And he makes the catch. And that is that. And 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And this game is still tied at 2-2. A new pitcher in the game, Sixto Sanchez. He's making his second appearance of the season.
Number 45, Sixto Sanchez.
Tommy Pham now at the plate. Sanchez, a 6-foot righty, 24 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
Next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes. There's a strike.
Well, these Mets putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now it's going to be Mark Canha. And that's in there for strike one.
No ball. 1 strike.
The 0-1. Foul ball there.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
0-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. Pham on at first, nobody out. Canha swings and crushes one out to left. That one carrying, gone. Mark Canha takes him deep, his second of the year, and now they're out front. It's 4-2.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Bounced up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. Not in time. He's safe.
Now back, the center fielder, Nimmo.
And here is Brandon Nimmo. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Left-hand batter waits. Ripped into right center. And that should be extra bases. Oh, the throw is wild. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
The right fielder, number 6.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Always so much fun to see what numbers pop up.
And now Starling Marte. That one's in there, 0-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground. Tosses to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
JT Shagwa taking over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. 1 for 3.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Still only one out here in the inning. Next pitch in the dirt. And now it's even 1-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
He checks his swing, and that's a foul ball. Right-handed reliever. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. In to score is the runner from third, and they lead by 4. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Alonso goes 6 feet 3 inches, 28 years old, and he's a 2-time home run derby champion. Righty delivers. That one inside, and that's ball 2. And that's downstairs and outside. Lindor leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Chisholm settles under it, hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
And now here's Jeff McNeil.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
And first offering is fouled off. Man at second. That misses, and that's ball 1. Good eye right there. Next pitch misses. 3-1.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Man on second, 2 down. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. And the right-hander deals. Out to short. Birdie handles. On to first. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mets 6 and the Marlins 2. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now here's the Marlins DH, Gene Segura. Scherzer back to work. And ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
So now 1-2. Next pitch is popped up. Scherzer under it. One up, one down.
The batter, number 3, second baseman.
And at the plate for Miami, Luis Arias. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Swing and a broken bat roller towards third, and he grabs it in foul ground. Now the 0-1. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Here's a speed threat, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Hit hard, that gets through. They get it in quickly, so first and second, now 1 out.
Everything came together for him. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. Now let's see if they can string something together, make it a little more interesting.
The batter now, Brian De La Cruz.
0-1.
Strike 2.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
So I ain't saving you a cleaning house. Do you think that's just a statement? Ludicrous.
Garrett Cooper, the next up for the Marlins.
Excuse me, miss, like, what's your name?
In there for strike 1. First and second, 2 down. Next pitch inside, and that's ball 1. Bounce to third, and it goes just foul. Cooper tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held back, according to Dave Lawrence. 2-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Back here in Miami, we go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for New York, Eduardo Escobar. And the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. And that one wrapped foul. Kicks and fires. Bounce to the left side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He doesn't have a play, and he reaches safely.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Tommy Pham up now for the Mets. Swings through that one. 0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
0-2.
The next offering misses. And the count 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat. And the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone. And as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Now, Mark Canha. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
The pitch. And that one fouled off. Escobar leads off first with one away. Gonna count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one smacked out to left center. De La Cruz pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Man at first. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. That hits the dirt. Ball 1.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Pitch misses. Now 2-0. At the belt and fires. Just missed.
I know a slider's a great pitch, but when you've got really good velocity, sometimes you just got to challenge the hitter with that four-seamer.
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
To the right side. Fires over to first. And that'll do it. Mets strand 1. They lead it 6-2.
For the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Joey Wendell. And a pitch. Clips the outside corner. Strike 1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Here's the 0-2. Bounced out to short. Toss to Alonso. 1 up, 1 down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Now it's the Marlins catcher, Nick Fortes. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, right fielder
Abisail Garcia will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. First offering misses badly for ball one. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a 1-2. On the ground, right side. Marlins set down in order. Miami down in order. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tanner Scott.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And now, Brandon Nimmo.
No matter what, you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
And a pitch. They say it went.
No ball, 1 strike.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
Oh, 2 now. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
Out to short. Birdie gloves it. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
The shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's going to be Francisco Lindor. Not the best swing that time from the first round pick. Bullpen activity starting up now. Matt Barnes up and throwing. Lindor checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Did not go. Kicks and deals. Whips it to first. Lindor retired. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now for the Marlins, John Birdie. The Marlins in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Scherzer into his 8th inning of work, Singy. He's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
On the ground right side. Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. Look out down there. Scherzer gets the punch out. 1 out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Segura now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And it's even up. The wind and the pitch. And down on strikes he goes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Arise in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Up the middle. In plenty of time to first, and that is the inning. Welcome back, and now the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Scott, a 6-foot lefty, 235 pounds, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2014. And here it comes. And another ball. That one fouled off. 2-2. And a pitch. Up the middle. Gathers and throws to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Now batting, second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
So up next for New York, Jeff McNeil. And the first offering is not close. That's inside.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And there's no one playing there. So once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Man at second with 1 away. Now the third baseman, Eduardo Escobar. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. One out and a runner at second. Hard ground ball, base knock. McNeil around third. Garcia fires it to the plate, slides his hand in there, safe. And the lead is up to 5.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Escobar at first, one gone. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Next pitch misses way outside.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And now the lefty, and down on strikes. That's the second out.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
And first offering is fouled off. In the air out towards right center. Garcia in position. And that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Mets 7 and the Marlins 2. Bottom 9, leading off, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
The center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Now into the game, Daniel Vogelback. He takes over as the new first baseman.
A defensive change for the Mets. Now playing first base.
And he deals.
Number 32, Daniel.
There's a strike. And fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. The wind of the pitch. The punch out there, and 1 out now.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Ryan De La Cruz, the next up for the Marlins. First pitch, and he just misses. Righty delivers. And now it's even up. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first. Nope, he held back. 2-1 now. Scherzer deals. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left.
Now just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
That misses the zone, and the count's full. And there's ball 4.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
Man at first with 1 gone, and here's the first baseman, Garrett Cooper. And that's in there for strike 1. Next offering is outside. The pitch. Now this is in the air down the line. And that's going to kick into the corner. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
At the plate, Joey Wendell. First pitch just misses. And the righty deals. Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 1-1. And that one is inside. The 2-1.
Ball 3.
And that one fouled off. De La Cruz, the runner at third. Cooper over at second with 1 down. And a ground ball to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Digging in,
Now
Nick
batting,
Fortes.
catcher, Nick Fortes.
Edwin Diaz into the game. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Number 39, Edwin Diaz.
And there's the strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
In the air, center field. Nimmo has it sized up. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets take the first 2 games of this series on the road.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious New York Mets, 7 runs on 17 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Marlins, 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 21 minutes.